Welcome, welcome. Now, we all know this distance task really is not fun. As you can see, my lineup, I have a lot of heavy hitters, but what I've done is I've tried to maximize the amount of weapons I'm displaying, as well as trying to put the highest damage out first. Now, I will be adding a pilot here to the Natasha. I'll probably do that now. I know he's in a hawk. He's in a hawk. I know I have at least one more Adrian as far as I know. Thought I did that. And he's gonna shoot, so yeah, let's go ahead and assign him. That way I'll get at least an additional 5%. Now for my modules, I'm going with the nuclear reactor, but since I only have one, I may swap that over to the thermonuke, since I have one of those in my inventory. So let's go ahead and handle that. That way I'm maximizing the potential of that bot. So I'm getting an additional 5% with Adrian. And I'm also getting the additional 7%? 5% with the thermonuke. And these are all base model modules. I don't have any upgrades onto them yet. In time. But yep, as I have said, what I've done is I've tried to maximize the amount of weapons that I'm actually putting on the field, because the more weapons, the more damage you can do, depending. You know, there are circumstances. And I happen to have a little bit more heavy weapons as far as the distance goes, but I've whittled them down, because like this Fenrir was originally a Fafnir, but the additional weapons I had were lightweights, so they're only level 6 Molts Ts. So I decided, instead of having the 2 Mullet Ts, I'll switch to 1 King D. And I'm hoping that that's a wise choice for me, but only time will tell. And what I've done with that is pretty much minimize the amount of medium weapons that I've installed. But enough of this distance task. I wanted to inform you a little bit about drones. Now, as you can see, I've got a decent array of drones here, equipped and whatnot. Now, we've just started a new Operation D. Now, that Operation D, at the fruition of it, you will get a Iron Hearth drone, which basically is the shooter version of a Nebula. Now, it does different special effects, and it has a shooter tip. And it keeps you from being frozen or blasted with the fireball rockets. So that could be a beneficial drone, especially seeing as you're now freeze immune or immune to the fireball rockets. I believe that's the immunity you get. But that's not what we're doing here today. I'm going to show you one of the little things. First and foremost, every day you can merge your chips for free. Today I'm going to merge these two, low durability defense and a suppression defense. I'm not sure if the order matters. I know I'd rather have the low durability defense, but I'm not really stressing that at all. I really would like the on repair defenses. So I'm going to make use of my free combination or merge with the video. So hang with me for one moment. Well, lockdown defense. Okay, well, I'm not going to complain because a T2 chip is a T2 chip. Now, while I'm here in the defenses, note I have 11 of these chips, the on repair defenses. Now that is important for one reason of these square chips. Let's see. Oh, it looks like I'll get an additional purple, but currently don't need the additional purple. But as you saw when I was going through my shield chips, those aren't all purple. And I have 2 applied, and each of these 5 drones has a shield chip. And I know we can only put 1 shield chip on per drone, so I need to hold a minimum of 5 of each kind. So here in the shield chips, you will see I have 11 on mild absorbers. Now I could have done this merge when I had 10, and it's actually showing I have 12 from within the merge, but that will also make sure that I leave 1 on the line. Okay, so wow. All right, the numbers are actually a little confusing because I thought I had 1 additional. Yeah, I think their rearrangement has definitely not been a benefit. It's adding confusion. That's not what I was trying to build. Okay, I see what's going on here. Now, I went merely by the numbers, and I actually needed to come over here and unequip a chip. Now I'm kind of disappointed because that's 200 gold I could have used elsewhere on a different chip. So now I've got a on high damage absorber, which I think makes, well, it's only 1 of them, but still a frustrating thing. Alright, so once again I'm going to go into the chips, go into the combine, move up to the T2 line, and as you see, now that I've unequipped, apparently it's not allowing you to access the chips that are currently equipped, which I can understand that. And I should had checked and made sure that I was combining the correct chip. That was my fault. So now I have a purple on mild damage absorber, which means I now have 4 purple on mild damage absorbers. Now, do I want that one there, or... I think I'll put the purple one on my nebula. And here on the beak, I'll put the blue one back on. Now, this blue one I now only have one in stock. So I'm going to have to build that up until I can make that a purple as well. And then I'll be on my road to building up to a gold, which is a very, very long time to build. So hopefully with luck and time, I'll be able to build my way there. But to do so, I'm definitely going to be making use of the free merges with the video. Now, with the shield chips, you won't find many of these gray chips to merge up. But they do get offered every now and again. So what I suggest is you buy the blue chips. Go to the store. And as you can see, I bought the on mild damage absorber. Now I could be buying the others, like the on first hit, but right now I'm currently kind of being cautious on what I spend my gold on, seeing as I've only got 6,022 at the current. So if I have a pilot come up that I really have interest in, I know I'm really looking for Rose, and I may break down and go and buy a last stand, and that would be 5,000 gold. So I'm keeping that gold in reserve, much as I had kept the additional blue on mild damage absorber in reserve. So when I did merge up to the purple, I would still have one to be applied to my other drone. Now, I could easily switch this drone to, let's say, a Wasp, and then it's not necessary to have the additional shield chip, because that is not applicable. You don't need that. And you don't know. Maybe I'm going to invest into this drone operation and get myself another on mild damage absorber for my investment. I am looking forward to this target seeking freezer. So I will be looking forward to finally having that in my inventory. So at that point I might switch over to an aggressive attack drone. But I'm not sure what other chips it comes with. On repair unit defense. And see, these are some good chips. Yep, 2 of the on repair unit defenses. And as you can see, I use those quite a bit. Those are both... Oh, those are not the right ones to show off. I've got the on... And they're all in purple, so... Hopefully, I'll be able to upgrade those and start moving those up the chain a little bit. But you definitely want to make sure that you leave enough chips on the table to cover your drones as you're building them up. You don't want to go all in and have one drone really, really good, and then 5 drones, or the 4 other drones, that could have been all 5 so-so drones versus having one really good drone. So it does make sense to plan out your path, especially when it comes to merging your chips and whatnot. Well, I do hope this video has helped, and when it comes to the damage by distance, I've also heard that these guys can be helpful too. So I have switched from my Mantis to my Monarch, hoping that I'm going to be getting a little bit more of the damage in. I'm not sure if the Aegis... I don't know if I'm getting a double blast. I'll have to definitely check into that. But, yeah, for now, I think that's the route I am going to go with. So, take care and take care of others. Be good and be good to others. Just noticed little fireworks coming off of the dropship here. Alrighty. Well, as they say, be good or be good at it. Take care now. Later, guys.